Alright, we're doing another usability test today. This is a different version than the one I did last time. And I'm going to be doing it on the website SoftMaker. It's kind of an alternative to Windows. Well, not Windows, Word. Microsoft Word and Excel and PowerPoint. Microsoft Office, basically. It's an alternative to that. It's a lot cheaper. It's like $20, and they've got this website that I'm going to be testing with this, which is based off of the book Don't Make Me Think by Stephen Krug. Okay, so the instructions, I'm going to be thinking aloud while doing this. It's kind of just what he told us to do during the usability tests. Be careful to read the entire question, including all the answers, prior to selecting your answers, as some questions may make more sense if the entire segment is read. This tool works just like your grades at school. You get D's, and the school cuts your... Let's see... I'm also testing this thing at the same time. That's a joke. Don't. That's your funding. Just kidding. Let's see. 60%. Where's the bloody percent sign? Percent or below your website is a dud. $61 to, we'll say 70%. Your website isn't that great. 70 to 80%. Average 80 to 90%. Is good, and 90 to 100% is amazing. So I've got to do 4 of these for my assignment at school, and I figured I would just go ahead and just do a whole YouTube video on each one, and then combine them for the assignment. We've already done something kind of like this, but it really wasn't that great. It didn't cover the material good enough. So now we're trying it again. And that's my daughter screaming in the background. Okay, the first one is, for step 1, is to select a website. We've done that, SoftMaker. And step 2, check for usability attributes. And the grading scale is 1, 2, 3. I've just been headbutted. Okay, so usefulness. Do you think it does something people need done? I don't know of anyone who would ever need to do this. That's not true. I would need to totally go to this website to get probably stuff that shows me how to work their software or updates, so that's definitely not applicable. I can think of a few people who would need this. That's me. Everyone will need to use this at some point. I'd have to say no, not everyone would need to use this at some point, since a lot of people still use Word and Microsoft Office. So I'm going to say it gets a 2. Learnable. Can you use it without any sort of special instruction? Definitely does not require a user manual. I've had to use it a little bit before. I had to Google a few things. I did not actually. I figured it out. Kinda no problem. It took me a minute, but... So, yes. 3. Memorable. After using it, do you think you will have to teach yourself how to do it again if you ever come back? It's not like an episode of Lost. You may have a few problems, so I'm going to put 2. I might have a few problems. Just because... Okay, write a brief description of what the site does below. Hang on, before I get so far into this, well, it's still fairly ambiguous. I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to save as PlanMaker. And when using the... Hang on, is it PlanMaker? Oh, that's SoftMaker. I'm using PlanMaker, not SoftMaker. I mean, I'm using PlanMaker that SoftMaker makes. And you have to make sure you save it as an Excel sheet, because nobody freaking has PMDX files. Nobody has anything that opens those suckers. Alright, brief description of what the site below does. PlanMaker is website that offers SoftMaker is a website that offers software that is an alternative to Microsoft Office. You can download their SoftMaker program here for about $20. And look up instructions for use here as well. Okay, Control Enter, make it a little bit more level. Alright, so that was effective 1. Just write that. Didn't count for any points. Effective 2. How hard was it to figure out what to write? I couldn't think of what to write. That's not true. It took me a while to figure out what to put down. Not a problem, barely an inconvenience. I'd say that's still a 3. In your opinion, does it do what it is supposed to do? Nope, I don't think that's true. It's got some problems. Probably not. I'd say it definitely does what it set out to do. Think of something to do on the website and write it down here. Well, I'm going to Let's see, go up here to tools and just take a look here at some of this stuff. Formula adding. I'm going to look up what trace predecessors does. Look up how to use trace. I can't spell predecessors because I'm a dumbass. Predecessors. I'm going to put quotation marks around this. The trace predecessors function in PlanMaker. On the SoftMaker website. Could you do what you set out to do? Let's find out. Trace predecessors. Where the heck do you go for this? Fonts? Definitely not fonts. I guess you can download fonts too, though. Don't want any downloads of it. Is there a search bar?
That lovely thing is right there is an Alabama howdy. Full drip handle, low current, high voltage electric shock cattle prod. Named Strickland. Good.
Oh, user manuals. Found it. Under downloads. Oh, here's a PlanMaker manual. Click on this. Oh, PlanMaker manual. Find on page. Trace predecessors. An arrow to each cell that the calculation in the current cell refers to. Just a moment. Okay, where was I? Well, let's see. Displaying the relationship between cells. This command displays an arrow to each cell that the calculation in the current cell refers to. Ooh, excuse me. I'd have to say, yep, I can do this. Could you find what you wanted to do? Nope. Yes, I could. Yes, but I struggled at times. I'd say yes, but I struggled at times. Desirable. How do you want to use this site? There's either nope, maybe once in a while. How could you not want to use this site? I'd have to say 2. Maybe once in a while. Do you think other people will want to use this site? Let's see. Nope. Yes, on special occasions maybe. They wouldn't be able to live without it. I'd have to say that's a 2 for this as well. Do you enjoy using this site? I would rather drive an ice pick through my nose than use this site again. That's not true. It's okay, I guess. This is the best website in the world. I'd say 2. It's okay, I guess. Are things self-evident and or explanatory? Wording. What is the wording on the site like? Is it like Joborama? Employment opportunities? Jobs? Let's take a look. We'll go back to the site. Right here, user manuals, that's pretty basic. Look at the home page again. Now shipping, SoftMaker Office, Linux, ribbons, seamless documents. I don't see too many weird acronyms or something. Now shipping, SoftMaker Office, news, download the final beta. Okay, I would have to say, yeah, they do a pretty good job. It's just normal, so they get a 3. Select the type of hyperlinks your website uses. Here's hyperlink. No, you can't tell anything. Hyperlink. Click here. Let's take a look. We got big old buttons. Okay, well, I don't think they really do any of those. Maybe I'd have to say it's like the second one. Not exactly like that, but that's kind of a little bit extreme. You can really tell that I'm going to be generous. They can have a 3. Let's see, what are the buttons like on your chosen website? I can't tell if it's clickable until I move my cursor over it. Somewhere between, obviously look like buttons. So let's go back here. They had a button right over here somewhere. Scroll up, scroll up. Here's some buttons. They look like buttons. I want to scroll my cursor over it. They bring stuff up. I'd have to say these things definitely look like buttons. No way to screw that up. So obviously look like buttons. They get a 3. How would you view the use of acronyms on this website? You're talking to an NCO, you're talking to a non-commissioned officer, you're talking to your supervisor, or you're talking to a supervisor which is known as a non-commissioned officer. Let's take a look here. Acronyms. I don't see any freaking acronyms anywhere. Now that everything here looks pretty self-explanatory. Free font of the month. Linux is now shipping stuff. I would have to say they don't use acronyms very much. I don't know what Thunderbird is. I don't know what Flex. Well, okay, I think that's a PDF reader. Thunderbird, no freaking clue what Thunderbird is. Free font D. A new free font every month? I don't want that. Who needs that? Award for SoftMaker Office, good for you. Very proud of you. Let's see, we can just take a look at shop. See what they do here. SoftMaker shop. There's redeem discount coupon. Upgrade to this crazy thing here. Pretty sure. Well, honestly, it wasn't. I don't remember paying $49 for it at Walmart. I think I paid like 20 bucks for it at Walmart. So you might want to go to Walmart and buy this sucker instead of from the website. And good gosh, $129 for Linux Professional? Must be something special there. Okay, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. So I did see a few things that I don't understand, and where did that go? Okay, well I gotta go back to this then. That disappeared. SoftMaker Office is okay, that's still there right now. Something called beta. I don't understand what a beta is. Kinda understand it. Not really. There's nothing much that explains what a beta is. Flexi PDF. Better than the original. I don't even know what the original did. Probably PDF reader. Yep, hey there, how you doing? Let's see, fonts. Fonts is okay. Downloads, we can go to downloads and look at this. Support, look at support. Are you wanting something to drink? Okay, should I pause this video again to go deal with and about us? I started this thing again, didn't I? Yep, says recording. Okay, about you. SoftMaker, developing word processing. SoftMaker database. You promise SoftMaker is.
Let me say this up front. Clean that lab.
Yep, okay.
The thing we keep in there is in the front. You know what
Inquirer? Like the National Enquirer? I don't know what the Enquirer would be. British Tech News website. Oh, okay.
South America, all the way.
SoftMaker offers wins in Germany's. So, well, that's great. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say. Where was I? Oh, you're talking to NCO.
Gone too late, right?
I would say it's kind of in between here, really. We'll be nice and just give him the 3. Even though I do have a few acronyms or just terms I don't understand. Does this website use conventions? Where's the site ID? Let's go back here. This thing right here is a site ID. It says SoftMaker. There appears to be no site ID. That's not true. It's not in any other spot. It's in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. That's right. They get a 3. Okay. This one's going to be 3 because it was right there. Super obvious. Does your site have a search option? No, but it desperately needs one. Yes, but it took me some time to figure out what it was. Yes, it looks like I expected a search icon to look. Oof. There is no search option on this thing anywhere that I see. Let's go back to the home page and just take another look. Nope, no search option. I think my daughter's on her way back over here to hit me in the face with a glass or something. She is too. It's rather unpredictable. You never know what she's going to do. Probably going to climb on the computer. So you might see me jerk around a bit. But, alright. Search option, no, but it desperately needs one. Take that, SoftMaker. You screwed up there. Most sites use sections, usually located underneath the site ID in the utilities. Where are the sections located? Let's go back to here. Okay, these are I believe these are the utilities right here. And this is the sections right here. Yeah, right there. We go back down here. Don't know, couldn't find them, but they do have them. Found them, but it was hard to find. Not hard to find. They were right where they usually are, so it was noticeable. Please don't wake the other child. Okay, could you tell where you were just by looking at the sections? Let's take a look at this. Yes, I can. It's home. Alright, we'll go to Flexi PDF. Yes, I can tell where I am just by looking at them. So we go back here. That's a 3 still. Do they use tabs for your sections? There were sections, but they do not use tabs, so they get a 2 for that. What do your tabs look like? At least I don't think they use tabs. Hang on, wait. Yes, actually they do use tabs. And they're highlighted, actually. I'm wrong. Do they use tabs? Yes, they do. So they do get a 3. What do your tabs look like? No tabs. I have tabs, but I feel they could be better. I have tabs, and the page I am on is highlighted in 2 ways. Well, yes. It's a 3. Oh, darn it. I did do that, didn't I? Okay, back again. Okay. What's tabs look like? Yep, they had tabs. Most sites use what's called a local navigation. It's located on the left-hand side of the page. Where did you find the local navigation? Sons of a buck. They don't have one. Yep, there's no local navigation. I don't think. We've got this stuff down here. I'm not sure if you count this as local navigation stuff. So back here. Didn't, but they need one. Found it, but it was difficult. Right where it's supposed to be. Alright, we'll give them a 1. Could you tell where you were just by looking at the sections? Yes. Every place you go to, they have them highlighted right there. So yes, you can. No, yes, but it wasn't really hard. Not a problem, barely an inconvenience. Where did you find the footer navigation? There, found that thing right at the foot. Let's take a look. Down, 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 down. Oh. Well, yeah, kinda. There's a little bit one down here. Go to their Facebook, Twitter. You can like and share and tweet stuff about them. So, found it, but it was difficult. Right where it's supposed to be. Wait, where is this? It was right where it's supposed to be. Yep, 3. Persistent navigation. The global navigation is a set of navigation elements that appear on every page of a site except for forms. Is the global navigation present on every page, including a limited form on fileable forms? Nope, and I wish it was, mostly, and yep. Let's go over here. This thing here in the black is... What have you done to yourself, child? Oh, goodness. Hang on. Go to sleep! Go to sleep, go to sleep. Alright. Yep, okay. That's the global navigation right there in the black. You can see it in the home. I cannot see it on the shop part. And might be able to call this a forms website. Might be. But you know what? I really wish they had left this stuff up here, because now I've got to go back to the freaking homepage. SoftMaker Office. It's right there. Lexi PDF. It's still right there. Fonts. Right there. Downloads. Right there. Support. Right there. And About Us. Right there. So we'll go down here. Does global... Oh, is it on every page? Mostly. Mostly on every page. Global navigation usually has a site ID, some sort of utility section, a search box, and sections. Does it have mostly those 4 elements? That's not true. None are present. That's definitely not true. They've got most of them. They do not have a search bar, though. That's pretty critical. Just to have a way to search your website from here, and they just don't friggin' have it anywhere. We got all this stuff here, specials, education, blog, feedback. So we're gonna go down here and let's see. It's 4. Some are present. I'm gonna give you a 2. What does the global navigation look like on fillable forms? Not present exactly like it normally does. Looks similar to the way it normally looks. It's missing some elements. That's the best way to do it. So here we'll go to shop. And so this is not, I wouldn't call this a fillable form, really. It's just not. Let's see, if I want to order it, add it to a shopping cart. Proceed to checkout. This is a fillable form. This is when they should have started doing this. Right here, because now I have to think about my number, my password. I think they were trying to follow the thing, but they just did it too freaking early. So let's go down here. It's definitely a 3. So they scored an 85% on that one. That little section there. Our page is broken up into clearly defined areas. In your opinion, is the site broken up into clearly defined areas? Nope, looks like a big block of mess. Yes, but it feels like it's missing something like titles. I believe it is perfectly broken up into obviously recognizable section with titles, or that it just isn't that type of site. Let's go back over here and just take another look. Go back to SoftMaker. I'm not going to buy this again. Yeah, that's. They've got titles on there. It's mostly just titles, actually. And here, oh, yeah, big titles. Yes. Scroll down. SoftMaker Office. Big title. With stuffs in it. Okay. Yep, looks like, no, definitely doesn't do that, but it feels like it's missing something like titles. I believe it's perfectly broken up. I didn't see much problem with it. I give them 3 for that. Does the site avoid flawed hierarchies? Which means does it look something like this? Computer books, and underneath computer books would be books, music, and movies. Or that's a bad example. That's why they'd get a 1. It doesn't need hierarchies, or it looks like this. Computer books. How to build a computer by Computer Guy, A++ Training, and You by Professor Messer. So, you know, does it have a list of freaking computer books underneath computer books, or does it have a list of random sections that don't lead anywhere? Well, let's take another look. See if we've got jacked up freaking hierarchies. Let's see, SoftMaker Office. Learn more about SoftMaker Office, new beta. Yeah, I'd say that's not flawed hierarchy. That's a very good one. You can download their PDF viewer. I don't know why the hell you would ever pay $80 for a PDF viewer when you can get it for free from Adobe. Seems like they put a lot of work into that. Looks freaking nothing. Elegant handwriting fonts. Give your document a personal touch. There's some. Don't really see too many hierarchies on this page. Downloads. What about service packs? Service packs, and underneath here is a hierarchy, and it all contains stuff about service packs. So I'm going to go up here and give them the 3. Every page should have an easily identifiable page name. Does every page have a page name? Let's just take a look over here again. Let's go up here and see if we can see a page name. Yes! This is a page name. Right there where it says service packs. Let's go back here. Look at this. SoftMaker Office. SoftMaker Office. Yes, they've got page names. Are the page names prominently framing their page's unique content. No page name, that's not true, we've established that there, they do. Page name isn't very prominent, big, or doesn't frame the page. I'd have to say it is the third option, looks perfect. I'd say this frames it pretty nice. Everything's kind of underneath it right there. Go to home. The home page doesn't really have it, but meh. About us. About SoftMaker. Yes, they've all got page names. 3 looks perfect. Are the page names larger than the rest of the text? You saw right there, they definitely were. Breadcrumbs are those things that display the path you've taken, and they look like this. There's home, the last page you were on, and here. Does the site use breadcrumbs? Well, let's take a look back here. They do not. There are no breadcrumbs right up in here. Let's scroll down and see if they're anywhere. And hell no, there's no breadcrumbs anywhere on this site. So, go back to here, and you get a 1 for that. And you get a 1 for this too, because you don't have freaking breadcrumbs. Alright, now we scroll down here. Is the text formatted to support scanning? Are there headings? Nope, but it should have some, yes, but it feels like it wasn't broken down enough. Yes, it feels appropriate, or just not that type of site. I'd have to say there's definitely headings on here. This is kind of a heading. The page name is rather a heading. Stuff right here. Or maybe this just isn't that kind of website. Let's see. Downloads. Trial versions, service packs. Yeah, mostly headings are just, well, these service and support. Customers feedback letter. That's pretty nice. I'd have to say either they don't freaking have headings, or it's just not that type of thing. About Linux now, free shipping. Oh, that's pretty spiffy looking. That's kind of a heading right there, and that's a heading. Yeah, I'm gonna give them a 3 for headings. What size are the paragraphs? Oh my goodness, those things are tiny. They hardly even have paragraphs. That's a paragraph right there. I don't think your documents speak for themselves. Think the intuitive way of use, its huge feature set, and outstanding performance. You get first-class results with SoftMaker Office. I didn't get really bored reading that. It wasn't very wordy. Didn't wish it was done shorter. I didn't think it was that bad. This isn't that kind of website. Does it use bulleted lists? Let's take a look back here. Where are the bullets? Go back to home. Bulleted lists. Bulleted lists. Maybe you could consider that a bulleted. Not really though. Fonts. I don't see bulleted lists. No bulleted lists. But, you know, I really don't think that this would be so much of a problem with this. Dictionaries. There's 1,000 dictionaries you could get. Support. Oh, where'd it go? Nope, just a bunch of stuff listed in the paragraphs. No. There's a list of stuff, but they don't use any bullets of any type. They use bulleted lists, so this isn't that kind of. I'm gonna say this isn't that kind of website. They need bulleted lists. They don't have large paragraphs. Do they highlight key terms? I think they definitely do. That's pretty highlighted. SoftMaker Office key terms. That's a key term and it's highlighted right there. We can look at this, see what they do here. Crap. That's a key term, I guess. It's a headline. Directly without conversation, I think that's bold or something. So yes, you know what? I think they do highlight key terms. Okay, we scored like 100 there. Frog's second law of usability. Think of something you want to do on your website of choice and write it here. I want to download a manual for SoftMaker. Perform the task you just chose. Let's go over here. Well, I remember where it was from the last time. Under download and user manuals. And right here I've got a whole bunch of manuals to pick from. SoftMaker manual from over here. Beep 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 beep. And what was this? There's a fit to page, zoom out, zoom in, rotate for some reason, layout, read aloud, print, save. Oh, probably here if I had. Speakers.
Manual SoftMaker, copyright 1987 to 2016, SoftMaker software.
Okay, well, let's pause that. That's pretty effective. You have to think about what you're doing. I did not have to call customer support. Didn't have to really think. Not a problem, barely an inconvenience. Did the website provide you with any guidance? Nope, but I wish they would have. Yes, but it was too much guidance or too little. Nope, and I kind of wish they would have with this, because the first time I came in here, I was just trying to look up stuff in the manual and I didn't know where the hell to go. So, you guys get a 1 for that. Happy Talk must die. Did your website provide any information about itself? No, but it desperately needed to. Yes, but it was too much guidance and too little. Yes, it was just right, or it was so self-explanatory that I didn't have to. Let's take a look here. And back to this. And close all these extra ones. It's been opening up all over the freaking place. Okay, what's a SoftMaker Office for Linux? 64-bit software, seamless document exchange with Microsoft Office and more. Well, yeah. I would have to say that explains what the hell this does. So it does talk about itself. Just a little bit, explains some stuff. So, any information about its stuff? No, that's not true. Yes, but it was too much guidance or too little. Yes, and it was just right, or it was self-explanatory and it didn't have. I'd have to give them a 3 for that. Okay, the trunk test. Print out a page from the website. Hold it at arm's length and try to find site ID, page name, sections, local navigation, search bar. Well, you're going to have to go down here. Take a look at it. And son of a buck. Random page, huh? Android tablets would do this. Alright. There is a print section right here. Okay, so I printed this thing out. And let's do the trunk test here. Site ID. Didn't find it. Found it, but it was difficult. Not a problem, barely inconvenience. You can see it right there. Found it right away. So that's a 3. Page name, didn't find it, found it. Let's see. Unbeatable. You're running away with my stuff. Office HD thing, yep. Okay. Sections. Totally freaking disappear when you try and print them out. So. Sections disappear when you try and print them out. Or they get carried away. So that's going to be a 1. Local navigation. They don't have a local navigation that I could tell. There's lots of stuff there. So you get a frickin' 1 for that. You are here indicators. They're sure as heck fire, aren't they? You are here in, well, actually I'd say that's a you are here indicator. So yeah, they got those. So they can have 3. Search bar, they don't have a freaking search bar. So there's a 1 for the trunk test. Okay, we did the trunk test. They scored 67. First casualty of war. Does the home page answer the following questions? What is this? I think we established earlier. We go to the home page here. SoftMaker Office for Linux. Seamless document exchange with Microsoft Office and Word. Yeah, they explain it. So I can tell what it is at a glance and clearly. Maybe not so clearly at a glance, but I'm just going to give them a 3. What do they have here? They have alternatives for Windows and stuff. You can see it right there. It's kind of not super clear though. If you don't know what freaking SoftMaker does, I can see how it wouldn't be super duper clear. So I'm just giving them a 2 for here. What can I do here? Not a clue. I think I know. Yeah, I think that kind of falls along with that. You have a 2. Why should I be here and not somewhere else? Money! Fucking money. That's why you should be here and not somewhere else. Because if you look at this stuff here, SoftMaker, order now, and you go freaking here, $59.95 versus the whole freaking $100-some for Windows. That's why you should be here, to save freaking money. So, I can tell what it is at a glance and clearly as to why I should be here and not somewhere else. You know, they don't freaking explain that super well. There, they don't say, hey, we're cheaper than Windows. So, alright, yeah, I have a 2. Step 11, how to get the message across. 3 important places on the page where we expect to see what the site is all about. Does your site have a tagline, a slogan-like thing underneath the site ID? Ouch, they don't. No slogan, no tagline. So that's a 1. Does your site have a welcome blurb? Come to this thing, maybe? Maybe that'd be a welcome blurb? I would have to say no, not really. It just goes straight into trying to sell you their products. So, that's a heck no. No welcome blurb. Does your site have a learn more video? Well, let's take a look here. Learn more video. blog, feedback, education, offer, specials, resellers. I don't know what T and C is. T and C, you know what? Wasn't there something about acronyms up here? Acronyms. Global navigation, global navigation. I'm gonna give these guys a 2 for that. And zoom on back down here, return text. Trunk test. We did trunk test. We did that. Tag lane, does the side of welcome blurb? No. Does your side of a learn more video? Ouch, you hit me with a shoe. I don't see one. I don't see one, guys. There's about us. What's the name? Ouch, you hit me with a shoe. I don't see anything new. So there is no learn more video. You get a 1. And the other child is woken up now. How long is the tagline? No tagline. F you. Does it seem like the tagline is only one that the website can use? Again, no tagline. Does the tagline sound generic? Again, no tagline. Does it convey the benefit of using the site? Again, no tagline. Turn on the narrator on your computer. Does the narrator narrate? Well, this thing down here is the narrator. We're going to click on it.
Start new user character creator V2 Microsoft banner section header banner landmark Microsoft search Microsoft close tab about SoftMaker tab close tab SoftMaker Office for Windows search banner SoftMaker logo each banner navigator blog feedback education specials link blog feedback education special resellers TNC customer center English editable combo box alt plus down arrow SoftMake home shop SoftMaker office flexi PDF fonts downloads support about us now shipping SoftMaker Office 2018 for Linux ribbons 64-bit software seamless document exchange with Microsoft Office and much more. Read more. Link. Value http://www.softmaker.com/n/softmaker-office-linux F banner download
and we saw earlier when you download a user manual.
Narrator setting exiting narrator.
Alright, well, so narrator clearly works on the site, and they've even gone the extra mile and they put stuff in here that lets you read the whole document they've got just from the website, in case you don't know how to freaking work narrator. So, does the narrator narrate? That's definitely not a 1. That is a 3. Narrator narrates, and I can tell what's going on through sound alone, pretty much. Alright, well, let's scroll down some more to mobile compatibility. When you resize the website with the browser, does it maintain functionality? The choices are: it doesn't respond any differently, it changes size, but it looks pretty wanky, not a problem, barely an inconvenience. Okay, so we're going to go back to here, we're going to click this sucker. Now this is about the size of a tablet, maybe a little off, but you can see nothing, it just looks a little bit smaller. They just did a pretty decent job here. I don't see anything going freaking anywhere. If you want to see what a bad job looks like, I could bring up devise later and we'll show you that piece of junk. But so far there's nothing here. How about we click on the other pages? That looks pretty decent. Now let's find out what it looks like if it's on a cell phone. We squeeze this back down. Believe it or not, this is going to be, it's like the same thing that you would see on your cell phone when you squeeze it down. That's about the size of my iPhone. Let's see, where's the little bar? Yeah, I can use my arrows. The bar disappeared. And when it's this small, we've got this little box that you're supposed to be able to click on, and I guess it brings up all this stuff. And a different side navigation type deal. So yeah, I'd have to say they do a fairly decent job. With mobile settings. Doesn't look wanky at all, not a problem, barely an inconvenience. Do the buttons still work? Let's just double check this. That still works. SoftMaker Office, let's see. Doesn't have to be Microsoft after all. Free Office Mobile for Android and stuff. Scroll around here, move with your finger on your phone. Yes, I would say that it definitely still works. And their grand total is a B. Right there, they've scored a B. Alright, so that's the end of SoftMaker website test. So we're just going to save it, and I'm going to close this thing and get ready for the next one.